One, two, 1, 2. Let's go, baby. So we're doing a quick intro. What's up? Good evening, everybody. I know I'm on here late. It's 10:47, so I did beat the 11 o'clock mark. So today we're talking about fight until you win. Fight until you win. So a lot of times we don't fight hard enough. We don't fight hard enough, and we should fight hard enough. We should do whatever it takes to win. We can't win the battle in one day. We can't win the battle in the next day or the month, the year, but you can win the battle. And how do you win the battle? You fight until you win. And no one says life is going to be easy. We want our life to come out a certain way, and it's always making turns for the worse. And you want to give up. And people want to give up so easy, when you should just fight. I have to fight. I had to fight this. You know, I lost 98 pounds. I had to fight having type 2 diabetes, having high blood pressure, having anxiety, having depression. I had to fight all that. And I did. And it wasn't overnight. I fought all the time. Every time I need to fight, I fought. It's like when I was little, I got into a fight. I got into a few fights, but I remember being little. And I remember this guy used to always pick on me in school. I guess you say he could bully me. And I was in middle school. And my brother was go pick me up from school. And one day he seen the guy like making fun of me or talking, just making faces at me. And I was already in the car. And my brother goes, "What's wrong with that little boy?" And I said, "Man, he wants to fight." I said, "Drive off." He said, "You get off and you fight him." And I was like, "Man, I ain't trying to fight him." He said, "You get off and you fight him." And my brother says, and I said, "Man, I ain't going to get off." And my brother says, "Either you get off or I'm going to start hitting you right now in your leg." And I thought he was lying. So my brother pounds on my leg. He gives me a big, I just call him Frog. He gives me, bam, hits my leg, right? So I get out the car and I told the guy, I said, "Man, you know what? I have to fight you because now I'm going to get my butt whipped by my brother." So I started fighting. Man, and I beat the hell out of that dude. I beat him bad, right? And, it took that. It took somebody to say, "Man, you got to fight. You got to fight until you win." And that's how life is now that you're older. If you want that job, you got to fight for that job. And I'm not saying physically go hit somebody or get into a fight. I'm talking about you got to fight. With everything you are, with everything that's in you, you fight. When a person gets sick, they stay sick because they choose to stay sick. I know there's some diseases that where you got no control of them, but I'm talking about like, stuff that happens to people like obese, like digestive problems, overweight, asthma. Well, not so much asthma, but like diabetes, high blood pressure, stuff like that, psoriasis and everything. They don't fight hard enough, And I'm here to say, "Hey, Tilly, how you doing, Tilly?" So every day we are going to face a battle. Every day. Now it's up to us if we want to win or we choose not to win. You might not win that night, but you can win the next day. Or you can win a few hours from then, but just don't stop fighting. Because eventually you will win. Some people say, "Man, you know what? I can't do this. I can't do that." And they don't even try. They don't even try. So you're telling yourself you can't do this, but yet you're not even trying. There's people out there that have one leg, that have one eye, that have one arm or whatever, and they do amazing stuff because they're in that point where they know, hey, either I have to do it or I have to rely on somebody. Now we got people over here that are in good health, that were not in good health, but they have all their parts of the body and everything, and they still don't want to fight. They still don't want to do nothing for themselves. They rather, I don't get it. I know that people that stand out there with signs and beg for money and ask for money. I know there's a way for them to make money. I know. I know that's a hustle that, hey, sometimes I admire that hustle. There's been times where I've seen somebody, I go and say, hey, I bought you some food. Oh, you know what? I rather prefer the money. They told me I prefer the money. I'm like, man, you know. So I know it's a hustle and everything, but I admire people's hustle. But I know they can do more. Everyone can do more in life. They choose not to. Sometimes people stay at a job for 25 years, 30 years. They stay at a job for a long time. And they get a watch or something from it. And thank you for being with our company for a long time. When what they should have done is they should have been that sponge and learned everything from that company. I believe that when people go work somewhere, there's nothing wrong with working there, but learn from it. Learn and go open your own company. I've seen it too many times where people, they feel that they're going to work for somebody forever because they don't know enough. They're scared. And they'll come up with excuses like, oh, I know I can't afford the insurance. Or I can't afford this because the employees. Or this and that. When they should be thinking about the next move. How am I going to do this? How am I going to fight to get my company open? How am I going to fight to start getting multiple companies open? People need to think differently to be able to be where they want to be at. That's the whole deal. We are where we choose to be at. If you've been at a job for 16 years and you're making $38, $40 an hour, not bad. But the people that are paying you are making all the money. You don't see that money. But we get comfortable. We get comfortable and we stay because people love to be comfortable. Once people are uncomfortable, they feel something's wrong. Right now, if I told somebody that had a job and they've been in the job for 10 years, if I told them, hey, man, you know what? I got this other job for you. It pays more money. It's closer. It has better insurance. They will not come. I guarantee they won't come because they like to be comfortable. They'll find every reason why not to come. Oh, you know what? I will go, but they let me get out and take care of my kids, or they let me pick up my kids from school. Or I would go, but man, they give me my days off whenever I want them off. And they'll come up with excuses instead of making that move. The people that are entrepreneurs or people that have their own businesses or have made moves are people that take chances. Now, I'll be the first to tell you, not everybody takes chances. Not everybody's a risk taker. I've lost a lot before. Those so many times where I put money into this, put money into that. My wife's like, no. My wife would not do it. To this day, my wife is not like me. But I guess that's what balances out. I'm more like, you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to put our money here. Let it make its money. Oh, people be like, oh, no, I can't do that. A lot of people say, man, you know what? I want to win the lottery and I want to win this money. You keep on saying you want to win the lottery and you tell yourself, man, I can't never win the lottery. It's because you're never buying tickets. I know it's a needle in a haystack to win the lottery. But if you're not buying the tickets, come on. It's never going to happen. Ever, ever, ever. Shout out to Mona. Appreciate you being on here. And shout out to everybody over here on Bingo. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for being on here. And thank y'all for joining me. And I'm new to the app, so shout out to y'all. But the thing is, guys, I come on and do these videos because I want to motivate you. I want to push you. I want to let you know that God made everybody with greatness, made all of us with greatness. And sometimes we don't give our full potential. We don't. It took a lot for me to get where I'm at today. It took a lot. I was at the point where like, man, you know what? I'm sick all the time. I don't want to be sick. I don't want to see the doctor. I don't ever want to take medication. I don't want to take all that. So I fought. You know, when I was giving up sugar, when I deleted sugar out of my life, that first week was hell. The second week it was like in a denial stage. Like, what am I doing? What am I going to do? And I tell like everybody else, you know what, I'm going to die anyway. What am I doing? Why can't I enjoy all this sugar? Why can't I enjoy that? But no, I didn't do that. I could have thrown in the towel, but I didn't do that. I grabbed that towel that I was going to throw in, and I wiped my head off, and I said, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do whatever we have to do. Let's do this. Because I won't surrender to having type 2 diabetes. I won't surrender to having high blood pressure, anxiety, depression, and everything else. I ain't going to surrender to it. And I didn't. And today, I'm a new person. I feel amazing. I look amazing. I think amazing. Man, I'm in a way better place now, you know, and I'm helping a lot of people. I'm helping a lot of people out, you know. And we're doing a late show right now, guys. It was my boy's birthday, so it was my boy's birthday. He's been family since we were kids, young, you know. So shout out to him. Shout out to Ralph, man. And we had a good time, man. We're going to celebrate all weekend, you know. But fight until you win. Some people stop. Some people don't even give themselves a chance to fight. They give up. You know, they give up real easy. Don't give up. You know, sometimes you have to do what you have to do. You know, like Les Brown quotes, and he says, when he's talking, he says, man, you know, he goes, he's a radio DJ, right? And he says that he wanted a job at a radio station, DJ radio station. And he said they hired him, but they hired him to, like, I guess, not do the DJing on the mic. So he said one day one of the guys got sick, one of the DJs got sick, and he called the supervisor called over there and said, hey, do you know how to work the board? He said, okay, just put music on, do not say nothing. He says, man, I'm going to get on that mic, and I got my chance now. So he did, and he got on the mic, and he became the, you know, you know what Les Brown is now, you know. So he's amazing, man. That's the reason why I do my motivational speaking speeches and stuff like that. But he had to fight. You have to fight. You have to fight and keep on fighting and fighting. And as long as you fight, you cannot lose. You know, you could fall down 20, 30 times. But as long as you keep on getting up, no matter what it takes, no matter if you have to get up slowly or just get up hurt, but as long as you keep on getting up, you can fight again. You know, boxers, you know, when boxers fight, you know, there's been times where they thought that they would never win. Like, there's no way. The odds were against them. They're not going to win. They're not going to win. But then they go in there with so much heart and so much fight, and they win. You know, there's been a lot of things. There's been soccer games and baseball games and everything in sports where if you keep on fighting, you're going to win. When they count you out, you win. Look at the Rockets, man. They won back-to-back. I think it was, I want to say 80, was it? No, it's 90. Man, I can't remember. I used to remember that. But it was 89, 88, 88, 89. But they went back-to-back, and they won championships. And they were calling them out. They were counting them out already, you know. They haven't done it since then, but still, you know. And people, they're real easy to call you out and say, man, you're not going to do it. They don't believe in you. And no one's going to believe in you but you. You are the only one that's going to believe in you. Even your own family will say, I believe in you and everything. But in real, they're like, I don't think they can do it. They really don't believe in you. You have to believe in yourself. You know, if you want something to happen, you have to believe in yourself. You could tell friends right now, and you could tell them everything right now, and they would be on your side and everything. But when you start making strong moves and they start seeing difference, they start thinking something's wrong. They start seeing different. They're not used to being around different. You know, they think that because you're different, they have to be different around you. And you'll see, I mean, because before I was a keto coach and before I became all this, I had friends. I had a lot of friends. And I still have friends, but now I know who my friends really are. A lot of friends disappeared. A lot of friends started talking about me. Man, Free thinks he's too good. Free dropped weight. Oh, now he's skinny. Now he thinks he's too good. And all this. And it's funny to me because, man, aren't you happy that I'm healthy? Shouldn't that make you happy that I'm healthy? Hey, shout out to my wife. She's joining me right now. Y'all say hi to Lydia. So, yeah, guys, man, if you got to fight, you fight. Don't stop. There's been people where people that have cancer, people that get cancer, they start fighting so hard and fight hard and fight hard. The hardest they ever fought. Well, that's the way you see life. Life is like a big old cancer. And you have to fight every day to beat it. Because what I mean by it being a big old cancer, because sometimes you go through so much. Life doesn't turn out the way you want it to be, ever. You might say, man, you know what? I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be this. I wanted to be that, whatever it was. And you turn out to be something else. Then you're not happy no more. You're like, man, you know what? I could have did more. I should have finished my school. No, what you should do is fight. Fight hard. There's a lot of people out there that make a lot of more money than people that have degrees. And it's a proven fact. It's a proven fact. I DJ and I do really well. But I put myself in that position to fight. To always do. I'm always making moves. Like tonight, I was doing some monograms because I said, you know what, I need to do some monograms, but I got a quinceanera this weekend. So I'm doing a monogram. At the same time, I'm thinking future, like, you know what, hey, let me do another wedding monogram. I don't even know if I'm going to do that wedding for that person. I'm just making up last names so I can have those names, so I can have them ready, And everything's custom. So I'm always doing something. I'm always moving forward. Always. This is me at night. I'm looking over here. I'm looking for some houses. I'm looking for some deals. I'm looking for this. I'm doing a lot of things. I have an Amazon store. I had an Amazon store called Unstoppable Shop Access. And I'm going to reopen it. I'm going to reopen it and then start selling stuff on Amazon. Matter of fact, speaking of selling stuff on Amazon, make sure y'all pick up my #1 selling book, The Truth Key to His Life. It's right here, The Truth Key to His Life. You can pick it up. Awesome book, guys. It'll change your life. Do you have any questions? Does anybody have any questions, man? If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know if you have any questions, because I am here to answer your questions. Do we have any questions? So I know we're on here late, man. I know a lot of people probably asleep, getting ready for work tomorrow. But I know they'll see my video later. They'll see my video in a later time, so I'll be awesome. Now, I'm not going to be on here too long. I'll be on here for a few more minutes. So I'm going to give y'all 20 minutes exactly. But I want to play something for y'all guys. Let me play real quick for y'all. It's called, right here, Fight Back Until You Win. Here we go.
Hi, this is Gilbertino. Unstoppable motivation. Fight back until you win. Every day you need to prepare yourself and get ready for the fight that awaits you. They're around the corner waiting to take you down. They have trained, they prepared to take you down. You need to stand up and hold your ground and hold your position and hold yourself up when they're beating you down. And get ready for the biggest fight of your life. Do not back down until you win. Do not let up and keep on swinging until you win the battle. There will be days where you feel everyone is against you, from your health, from your finances, from your friends, and all your enemies. You have built this in your head. You can beat them all. Change your health, change your finance, change your friends, and stop thinking they're your enemies. They probably already forgotten you. You have to let it go, but you have not. Stop dwelling in the past. If God has forgiven you for all your sins, why can you not forgive your enemies for what they have done? Stop fighting yourself and take control of your mind, your health, your finances. is your faith. If you fight back, you have a better chance to win than doing nothing at all. Now train, prepare yourself, and win the fight.
See what I'm talking about? So you have a better chance to fight than not fight at all, you know. And that's what it's about. You have a better chance as long as you fight. Guys, on let me see if I can say that word. Let me see. Deuteronomy. Does he say it? Deuteronomy? It says 24. It says, "For the Lord your God for the Lord your God is he who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies, to give you the victory." Strong words. For the Lord your God is he who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies, to give you the victory. So you fight till you get the victory. And I guarantee you it's there. Shout out to Missy. Appreciate you being on here. So guys, man, I told you I was good. 21 minutes. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. Thank y'all for tuning in on my show. We're going to do a quick show, and I'll probably be doing a show tomorrow. But guys, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Take care of yourself. Be blessed. I'm a keto coach, intermittent fasting coach. I'm a DJ. I help you with your business. I do the graphics. I do a lot of things, guys. Me and my wife, we buy houses. So that's it, guys. Appreciate y'all. Take care. Be blessed. Into the next video. I'll see y'all. Bye-bye.
Sugar is the devil, keto is life, tea